Why do some things get talked about more than others? Why does social influence work? Why does it end up that certain stories or movies are really popular while others fail? So one of the things people do a lot is talk. Well, we talk to our friends, we share stories with our neighbors, we gossip with coworkers around the water cooler. And these social talk moments, or word of mouth, have a big impact on behavior. So what we buy, what restaurants we try, what movie we go to. Think about the last book you read, for example. How'd you find out about that book? You probably found out about it from one of your friends or one of your colleagues. So we know we talk, and we know that talking has a big impact on what we buy and what we do, but we know a lot less about why we talk about some things rather than others. So this book is really a research-based look at why people talk. The science of social transmission, or the psychology of talk, understanding what leads people to talk about and share one thing rather than another, how companies, organizations, and individuals can leverage this science to help their own products, ideas, and behaviors succeed. When we think of content, content can be all sorts of things. They can be advertising messages, they can be stories, it can be products, ideas, behaviors, any content or information that one person might pass to another. And by contagious, I mean things that spread from person to person, just like a virus might. So just like if one person has a cold and you touch that person or talk to that person, you might catch a cold. Contagious content is things, ideas, behaviors, and products that are more likely to spread from one person to another. The book is broken up into a simple acronym, STEPS, and unfortunately it has two P's. We weren't cleverer than that, so STEPPS. And those 6 letters stand for the main principles that drive contagious content, that drive social influence to work, that drive people to talk about and share things. You can think about it almost like a recipe, a set of principles that make things succeed. S is for social currency, T is for triggers, E is for emotion, P is for public, the second P is for practical value, and the last S is for stories. And so social currency is things that make people look good to talk about it. Triggers are things that are cued by the social environment that make us reminded to talk about them. Emotion is the idea that when we care about something, we share it. So how can we evoke emotion? Public is very simple. When it's easier to see something, it's easier to imitate what someone else is doing. Practical value is the fact that we like to share useful or valuable information. And stories is the idea of wrapping up content in a broader narrative. And so if you can make a product or idea, tap these underlying principles, it's more likely that that product or idea will be successful and spread from person to person.